When something's priced already so high, does it really make a difference if they add another £50? And welcome to my channel. I'm Andri. Today's video is all about the recent price increases with Louis Vuitton and all other luxury brands. Before I get into all of that, I invite you to subscribe if you haven't already. Whilst you're there, you can ring my bell, which will notify you every time I upload a video, and a thumbs up is always very much appreciated. Okay, this video was a requested video. I was asked to discuss the recent price increases. I must admit, I didn't get all, well, no, there's another price increase like it seems everybody else did. I really didn't. I've been following luxury brands for a long time, and it's something that happens. It happens 2-3 times a year anyway. I know last year Chanel had a couple of extra ones, but I suppose because of everything that's going on out there, companies are making losses and they're trying to make back some of those losses and all of that. Now let me answer the first question, which is, will I stop buying items from Louis Vuitton, Chanel, so on and so forth because of price increase? And the truth of the matter is, no, of course not. I'm not going to stop buying things. You know, if you're spending that amount of money anyway, the extra £50 is not going to stop me from buying an item. If I honestly want the item, then I'm going to buy it. And that's the truth. If I want it, I can afford it, I'm going to buy it. And I think a lot of these people that are out there shout, oh, that's it, I'm out, I'm not buying, blah, 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 blah. I think if they honestly want an item and they can afford it, they're going to get it. You know, at the end of the day, these items are luxury items. Now, why are they luxury items? They are luxury items because of the way they are priced. Because let's take this little mini pochette, which is one of the items that has had quite a significant price increase. I think it's about a £50 price increase. So this mini pochette now retails for nearly £300. I think it's 270, but don't quote me, you can check the prices on the Louis Vuitton website. So let's look at this item here. Is it a luxury item? What is making this a luxury item? The price. Because this is simply canvas. This has got your piece of canvas here, it's got your piece of canvas there, and then a piece of canvas there. It's got a zip, and it's got a textile lining. So why is this luxury? There's only a bit of leather here because it's a Louis Vuitton mini pochette. So what are we paying for? We are paying for the branding. That's what we're paying for. Because you can get a leather little pochette like this, or little pouch like this, that's good quality, as good if not better, for less money, but it doesn't say Louis Vuitton. It doesn't have the Louis Vuitton monogram. It doesn't have the branding. So we're paying for the branding. That's what's making this luxury. The price. It's up there. All these things are highly priced. And that's part of the attraction. We can deny it as much as we want, but that's what's making them luxury. These Chanel bags, it does not cost thousands to make these bags, but we are buying into the branding. You know, let's be honest here, this bag's not worth thousands and thousands. Who are we kidding? But you know, we're paying for the branding, the Chanel bag, you know, especially here on YouTube. So for me, adding extra whatever it is not going to stop me from buying. Now, I've followed these brands for a long time, especially Chanel. I could have told you exactly when Chanel were having a price increase. Last year, they had a few extra ones. What normally happens is they'll have an overall price increase where they increase all their prices on all the items, and then they'll have a price increase of certain items. It's what normally happens with the brands. So last year Chanel, a few extra price increases. So when they increased certain items one month, a few months later, the items that didn't increase in price were then increased. So when they had that first price increase, the trendies price stayed the same, and I knew within a few months they were going to have another price increase, and that would get included in that price increase. If you're watching these luxury brands and you follow them, you'll know this happens regularly. So they always have a price increase where they increase all the prices, and then they always have a price increase where they increase certain items. Now what's happened with Louis Vuitton in this price increase? So Louis Vuitton, just in case you don't know, had a price increase at the beginning of January. So what happened is they didn't say, right, we're increasing all prices by 3%. No. What they in fact did this time, the really popular items that they make really hard to get hold of, like the small leather goods. Now we bracket all these items, even though they're not leather, into SLGs, small leather goods. They kind of gave them a hefty price increase, around about, I think it was between 21 and 25% of a price increase with these smaller items. Other items, bigger items were less, but different items were increased differently, and there's a lot of videos on YouTube telling you exactly which items were increased and by how much. My video's not going to tell you that. I'm just going to touch generally on my thoughts of price increasing. Now, when I heard about the Louis Vuitton price increase, it didn't shock me. I was expecting it, you know. So, you know, and all brands have these price increases. The other thing that's happening a lot more often with Louis Vuitton, and I've really noticed this with these kind of smaller items, is they make it difficult for us to get hold of. So then what happens? We want them even more. So when they do put up the price, you know, we're still going to buy it because we've got to that point where we really want that item. We haven't been able to get hold of it. It appears, bang, we snap it up. Then they can put up the prices because they know we will pay for them. Now Hermes have been doing that forever when it comes to the Birkin, when it comes to the Kelly. How hard is it to get hold of them? Yes, true, I know you're all shouting at me saying, but the quality is much better, blah blah blah. It is much better. And when it comes to Hermes, there's only one artisan that makes that Birkin bag, and you could probably trace back to actually who made your bag. I don't know, but you probably can. So only one person touches that bag from beginning to end. If I have had a problem, like when I had a bit of fraying with my Palm Springs Mini, it got fixed. Louis Vuitton fixed it. And that's another thing we pay for. You know, they are highly priced, these luxury brands, but more often than not, we can take them back and we can get them fixed. Depending on who you're dealing with, you know, if they're having a good or bad day, that's another video in itself. I mean, Hermes have been doing that, trying to limit items and making it hard to get hold of items, because that's all part of it. That makes us want it even more. We're all talking about, oh, there's been too many price increases. They are a business. We need to remember, yeah, they are luxury brands, but most importantly, they are a business. And like a lot of businesses just now, it's hard. It's hard for everybody just now. So they've upped their prices, trying to make back some of their losses. That's just my opinion. You know, that's the way I'm seeing it. So again, I wasn't taken aback. I wasn't throwing my arms in the air saying, oh my goodness, Louis Vuitton have had a price increase. Maybe if I was after something, I would feel differently. I have an empty wish list just now, so I'm not after anything. So I'm not looking at maybe, you know, if I'd wanted the mini pochette and then seen that overnight the price went up by £50, I'd have probably went, oh, damn, I didn't get hold of that earlier, blah, blah, blah. But I would still buy it at the end of the day if I really wanted it and I could afford it. So that's my feelings on the price increase. You know, to me, if you can afford to pay these prices anyway, is adding the extra whatever they've added on gonna really and honestly stop you from buying? Of course it isn't, because it's not just about this mini pochette, it's not just about the item. When we're buying these products, we're buying into the whole thing. We're buying into the branding, we're buying into what it makes us feel. But at the end of the day, this mini pochette is going to sit in my handbag and hardly anybody's going to see it. You know, well, I'm on YouTube, so it's a bit different because a lot of people get to see it. A quick summary of my thoughts of the recent price increases. I expected them to happen. I'm not shocked by it. It wouldn't stop me from buying an item that I wanted. For me, as much as none of us like to admit it, the whole buying experience, the way these things make us feel, the pricing of them, is what makes them special, is what makes them different to that leather pochette that's not branded, that's not Louis Vuitton, that's not Chanel. At the end of the day, that's what we're paying for, and that's what makes it special for us. And the other thing is, just to finish this video off, when I hear the Chanel bags go up in price, and these are really, I mean, these are madly priced now, I kind of go, there's something inside me that says, my bag is now worth a lot more. You know, there's the advantage of it. Now I may have paid, you know, that much for it. My bag's now worth that much. I'm not gonna lie, that feels good. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers, and if you'd like to see more videos from me, I'm gonna link one here, and if you're not already subscribed, just press the A right here, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Cheers. Now I'll answer the phone.